Good morning, everybody. Brandon here at eGolf Ford Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Brevard. I'm in a 2017 Ford F-150 Lariat with the 5.0 V8. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about off-road capabilities and how the locking differential rear end works on these F-150s. So a little bit of knowledge first about how conventional rear end works. So put it in drive here. And as I go forward, you can see a tiny display. I'll try it shows that where the power is going to both wheels, and I'm braked and I'm stopped, so the power stop. Back up here. So the way it goes is the differential turns and it puts out power to the wheels. And generally follows the path of least resistance. If you're on dry pavement, that's obviously not an issue. It's going to distribute the power relatively evenly for the most part. However, if you find yourself in an off-road situation and one of your tires end up off ground, or say you're straddling a ditch and your front passenger side wheel is on the ground and your rear driver's side wheel is on the ground, well, even if you slipped it in four-wheel drive, that torque is going to go to the path of least resistance. And so what that does is, those wheels are just going to spin freely and you're going to be stuck. So when a locking rear end comes in handy, and I'll show you right over here on the Ford, the four-wheel drive selector. So even in two-wheel drive, you see right there it says pull. If we pull this knob out, it'll pop up right here, and I'm on the off-road screen right there, and it pops up locked, but on any other screen you'll see this little guy down here that shows that the rear end is locked. So what that does is that locks the rear end in place, so it sends even amounts of torque and speed to both wheels in the rear end, regardless of traction. So if one wheel's suspended in the air, it splits up that torque, so the wheel that's on the ground gets the same amount of traction, helps you get unstuck. Comes in really helpful in off-road situations when one tire's suspended or something like that, or even in a two-wheel drive situation. You just need to get out of a jam really quickly. You don't have to worry about putting the vehicle in four-wheel drive. You just pop this little guy out. So turn it off as simple as pushing it back in, and you can do that while you're in drive. Obviously it's not recommended at high speeds. It's definitely something you would want to use at a low speed situation, because you definitely will feel the uncomfortableness of the ride if your rear end is locked going down the road. It'll make steering a little stiffer. It'll just you'll feel it. Even me locking it out like that, just driving the few feet that I am, you could definitely feel a difference. It definitely lags a little bit. Go down our little bank here. So yeah, if you have any questions about how four-wheel drive system works or anything like that, definitely just give us a call. But so that's how the locking rear differential works on the new F-150s. Pretty simple concept, but definitely helps in those sticky situations. So thanks again for watching, guys, and while I'm here I'll show you the off-road status. Obviously I'm on a paved road right now. I'm on a little bit of an incline, and you can see this. It'll show us what your incline angle is, both the forward pitch and the sideways pitch of the truck. You can see I'll drop it into 4 high, and that lights up right there and shows us where power's going. And you can even lock the rear end while you're in four-wheel drive too. So like I said, incredible off-road capabilities. You shouldn't get stuck in this vehicle. It's got all kinds of gadgets and sensors on the inside here to help you really navigate angles, make sure you're not at a tip over danger, and all sorts of stuff. So very capable off-road truck. So come by and take a look at it. It's the 2017 Ford F-150.